Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see by the picture, and yeah, that's me running at the park run. So thanks Hannah for the picture. So this video is going to be about my running heroes and who I look up to in terms of role models. I think we should all have our own role models and people we look up to in our hobbies or outside of work. And I've got 5. Ever since I started doing athletics, there was Jonathan Edwards, there was Morris Green, there was Asafa Powell, but now I'm doing long distance running. It's changed. I think it's important to have role models because I think they can inspire us to do stuff that we never thought we'd do before, such as running or reading or doing a hobby we've never done before. You've got people like Dwayne Johnson and Angelina Jolie, people we look up to who could make us go to the gym, make us want to fight for civil rights, stuff like that. I mean, it's important, I think. I mean, don't be that person because we're all individual and we should be unique and just, be you. You know what I mean? So yeah, without beating around the bush, I'm going to crack straight on. And my number 5 is Jo Pavey. Jo Pavey is an incredible woman and an incredible athlete. She had a baby, I think it was a year or two ago, and then a couple of weeks or a couple of months later, she got out and started running competitively again, which I think is incredible because I'd imagine that most families would, have the time to settle down, spend time with the kid and the family, but Jo Pavey was straight back out there, getting out running again competitively, and she's worked hard and worked hard and worked hard, and she got what she worked for at the Commonwealth Games, which was incredible. Every time I see her name on a start sheet or I see her advertised on TV for a meet, I'm watching it because I want to see her running, and I think she's an incredible athlete, and she just makes running look so simple. And if I could run as well as her, then I'd be just so lucky. And I mean, if I can continue to 30, 40 and still run as well as she is, then again, I'll be really, really lucky. Like, I might be broken by then, but this girl just doesn't want to go away, and it's incredible. And I hope she's around for a long, long time. So she's gutsy, and I like that. I like that in a person. I like that in an athlete who's just ready to just show up on the line, put in a graft, and not give up. And that's what Jo Pavey does. And I think she's an incredible athlete. So she's my number 5. Number 4 is a man who runs and smiles at the same time, if that's possible. This man is Haile Gebrselassie, and this guy is incredible. Like, he makes running look like water running out of a tap. It's so fluid and just so natural and just so easy. Like, the guy runs like 2-hour marathons and he just makes it look like a jog. If I did my runs like that, I'd be on fire. If my warm-up runs were as quick as that, I mean, I'd be rapid. This guy's just smiling and running and loving life at the same time, and he seems such like a down-to-earth guy to talk to as well. I've never met him, but I've seen him compete, and he's got like Olympic titles and world records under his belt. Incredible athlete. And if I had his techers, man, I wish I had his techers. I'd be 10 times the better runner than I am now. But I look up to him a lot, and I would look forward to seeing him run on TV if he was advertised. He's retired now, which is a shame, but man, I wish I got to meet him, and I didn't. But he's my number 4. Number 3 is Asbel Kiprop. The guy's making waves this season. I mean, now I know he's had a few hit and misses, but he's starting to really show some form. And the guy's only 26. The guy seems like he's been around for like years, like decades. How is he only 26? How is he 1 year younger than me? That's not on. He's just got gangly legs. Like, I think he's 6'4", 6'5", and like David Rudisha, he just floats around the track so easily and so majestic. I'm in awe of his running ability because he just makes it look so easy. And I think the way he's going on at the minute, there's definitely a shout for Olympic title and a world title the year after. I think he's just such a cool runner. I wish I could run like him, but at the same time use my aggressive running style, because I'd be a lot more smoother rather than just like trotting and shrugging myself along the road. I would just glide. I mean, look at the techers there. That's no techers. That's just me wanting to get the finish line quick as I can before throwing up. So Asbel Kiprop is my number 3, and can't wait to see what he does this season. If the Diamond League's anything to go off by, then we're in for a fantastic viewing. Just saying. Look at the Birmingham Diamond League recently, and look at the power he's put. About 150 onwards. Incredible. Incredible. Number 2. This young lady, she's worked so hard to get where she is now. And I'll admit, I've never really spoken to her face to face. I have engaged with her on Twitter, more so about cake. But this girl's going to the Olympics. And it's an incredible achievement. Ali Dixon is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the athletes I look up to when I run, because she puts in so much graft. And look at her rewards. She's putting all this hard work. She's fueled by what happened at the Commonwealths a couple of years ago, and it's paid off. The fire is there. You can see it when she was running the London Marathon, and look where it's got her now. She's now going to be an Olympian. How incredible is that? So yeah, this lady, I mean, I'd love to meet her. I mean, there's been times where I've been close, but because I work full time, it's hard to like try and get her when she's not training. Hopefully I get to meet her one day. If you're watching this, Ali, hello. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what she does at the Rio Olympic Games. I think she's deserved it, and I can't wait to see how things go, and I hope things go well. And she's just representing the North East massively, and I can guarantee you, everyone up here will be rooting for Ali when it comes to the Rio Games. And good luck. Mostly good luck, because you're going to smash it. So go and get him, Ali. Number 1, he doesn't know this, well, he will now, but this man always asks about my training, always asks how I'm doing with my running, how my races are going, how things are going if I get a niggle or an injury, and it's my Uncle Bob. My Uncle Bob is my number 1 simply because he's always asking how I'm doing and how my running's going, and I love that. And it's on our same wavelength when we talk about running. Honestly, get us in a room together and we'll talk about running till the cows come home. He always offers insights and advice, which I gladly take on board, because hell, I'm going to need it, because I'm still new to this game. So any advice I can take on board, I can. And one of the best bits of advice he gave me was before the Great North Run, and it was, if you're not fit, don't do it. And if I didn't hear that bit of advice, and it sounds silly and it sounds obvious, if I wasn't ready, I still would have done it. I mean, the year before, was I ready? Yeah, I was about 90% ready, but I felt I could do it. And I did it eventually. If I had any doubt that I couldn't do it, I would have just, no, because of that advice. And also, he's one of the reasons why I'm doing the Bladen race. It was also, not only was it the tradition stuff that got me hooked, but it was also my Uncle Bob saying, you should do the Bladen race. It's a fantastic race, fantastic course, and I love it. I think you should do it. And I did it, and I'm doing it again this week. I have beaten him once, and once only, and that was for the monthly mile. But I think if I was to race him again, 1 mile, 10k, he'd have me, because he's an absolute machine. He's an absolute machine. And if I can get to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and run as well as he can, then I'd be very, very, very blessed and very, very lucky, because, like I said before, the guy's showing no sign of letting up or hanging up his running shoes anytime soon, and I admire him for that, because he's just willing to go out there and run as hard as he can and get a good time and be happy about it, and then talk to me about it. Ever since I started doing athletics when I was 14, I'll be doing triple jumping and sprinting, and he would be the one person who would say, nah, you don't want to be doing this sprinting malark, just do this running malark, you'd be alright at it, I think, do 800s, do 1500s, and I'd be like, no, I don't want to do it because it's too far. It's only taken 10 years, but I finally got there, I finally started doing running, so he's kind of tipped us over the edge in terms of doing running now, so, and I'm thankful for that. So without him, I wouldn't be doing running, put it that way. Hopefully I would like to run with him one day, you know, in terms of pace, but unless he wants to run a really slow time, then he can run with us if he wants, but until I can get up there with him, man, the day I can run with him is the day I'll consider myself being a successful runner, because he's just so quick. And yeah, hopefully I will, and that's one of my goals, long-term goals, to run a race pinned to my Uncle Bob. So Uncle Bob, thank you for pushing me in the direction of being a runner. Like I said, it's only taken 10 years or so, but I'm there, so thank you. And that's it, that's my video, that's my running heroes. So my question for you is, if you've got a running hero, who is it and why? It could be more than one, like I've got. If you have one, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to talk to you about it, because I could probably relate to some of them as well. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video as well. I've got the social media channels below, so go and check them out. And also check out the videos I've did before. I'll leave them somewhere along here for you to look at. And so until next time, I'll see you later.